Hello, my name is Ryan Williams, and I'm a student at AMIkids Clay County. AMIkids has made a huge impact in my life over the last 3 months. It has taught me the values of respect towards my parents and peers. Before I came to AMI, I was very rude to my mom, and I disrespected her. I used my friends for stuff they did for me or could give me. I wasn't actually friends with them. In school, I was disrespectful, and I had really bad grades, and I didn't pay attention in school. I never got kicked out of school, but my mom was sick of my behavior. Another parent my mom knows told her about AMI. Before I knew it, here I was. At first I said to myself, this is going to be a long time. But after I learned the rules, I started to enjoy it. One way AMI has helped me is to begin to think about my career goals. I never thought of what career I should be interested in. I was shown websites, different jobs, options, and what I might be good at. A while ago, someone asked what I want to be when I grow up. I didn't know. Now I know I want to play in the NBA or go into the military, the Air Force. The AMI staff has made a difference in my life. They care about each and every one of us, and they don't give up on any of us. They accept us to come to school every day and work hard with our behavior, respect, and education. Each staff member helps me in their own way. I want to talk a little bit about that. Miss Maria helps me by listening to me and treating me like one of her children. She teaches me stuff about things females like and what they don't like. Respect for others is her biggest lesson. Mr. Carter helps me by making sure all my grades are good and I'm on top of my work. Mr. Archie helps me by talking to me about training for basketball. He teaches me all about sportsmanship and team building. Mr. Ryan helps me by making sure I'm going up for rank and know all the knots necessary for each rank. Sometimes they are hard, but I'm learning them. The teachers are also very helpful. Miss Mary is patient in teaching me math and helps me with Spanish. Mr. Beebe teaches us how to speak German and how to talk in other languages. Miss Deborah taught me about different careers and how to be fluent in reading. Miss Marcia teaches me how to respect my elders and help out in the classroom and in the community. She also makes sure I'm taking care of my own property. Miss Robin teaches me how to set up lunch for the other students. Everything has a system to it, and I love it. Mr. Charlie, he makes sure I ask for help when I need it and keep up with my grades and respect my mom. Ms. Gail makes sure I follow the rules and keep up with my rank. My family is also involved in the family service part of the program. Miss Fanny comes to my house every Monday to help me talk better to my stepfather and not to shut people out. She first does something called Icebreaker. It's an activity we all take part in. We talk about listening skills, making decisions, dealing with consequences, trust, and communication. She has been coming for 3 months. So far, I started talking to my stepfather, and I'm better with conversations at school and with my family and friends. I used to stutter a lot, and now more confident of myself and can speak in public. AMI has changed my life, and it feels amazing to have people care about me. I came here in 7th grade, and I hope to leave in 9th grade and start high school. In the meantime, I want to be part of the activities at AMI, trips to the floating classroom, challenge events, and community service. Thank you for your attention, and allowing me to share my story.
Forgive me in advance. That's my baby. My name is Yana Harris, and I am Ryan Williams' mother. When we walked into AMI, I was afraid, desperate, angry, and over it. I was watching my son spiral out of control, and I no longer recognized him. He was making choices that were out of his character, and I remember spending half the night looking for military school. My daughter's coworker had a son who went to AMI, and she spoke highly of it. I'd never heard of it, but I figured it was worth the look. I called Maria, who I later found out was the director, and she invited us over for a visit. My daughter and I took Ryan to Green Cove Springs to visit AMI. I read up on the program, and I was hoping that it was as good as it sounded online. We met with Mr. Carter about academics and structure and the discipline of the program. While we were there, we met several staff members. Mr. Archie, the behavior instructor, shared with us his role. And he said to Ryan, "If you come here, be a leader, not a follower." After completing the enrollment with Charlie, our journey began. I remember wondering if I had done the right thing. Was this too extreme? An all-boys school. It was June, the beginning of the summer, and Ryan was not happy at all about going to summer school. He thought it would end in a few months and be zoned back to his junior high school. I wasn't even in the frame of mind to consider anything past the summer. I had to trust God and trust that AMI knew what they were doing. After a few weeks, Miss Fanny came to our home. We started the family support services with us every Monday. I watched Ryan open up to her very quickly, and I could tell that even the rides home from school to our home were full of valuable information that would help assist her on this journey to help us. Over the past 3 months, I've seen him grow in ways that I didn't imagine were possible anymore. Ryan has always been polite, but he now helps without asking. He talks to me in full conversation and not just short responses. He talks about his day at school, and he shares his day with his friends and his family. But this is the part I wasn't prepared for. The night he was preparing to rank up to lieutenant, my son sat at a table in my home, tying knots, writing papers, and rehearsing a lieutenant creed. He got into his mind that he wanted to rank up to captain before his birthday to shatter some sort of record at the school. He determined that he was going to do this by October 19th, and we're right on track. My son is driven and determined. Before he was apathetic and lazy. Through AMI, Ryan has learned to overcome obstacles. He has learned to communicate with his peers as well as adults, and learned what to do when he's pushed to the limit. He has attended an NFL game. He's participated in community service. These are experiences he will always have, and I am forever grateful to all of you at AMI. If this is what happens in 3 months, I can't imagine what will happen by June. Thank you.